Hello everyone and welcome back to Snarky Buddha Gaming, where today we are finally playing Kingdom Come Deliverance II. It has been a long time coming, my friends. If any of you played the original, that came out in 2018, and so us hardcore, die-hard fans have been, we've been dying for this day. We've been dying for this release for, God, like 6-7 years. So, all right, well, without further ado, let's get going. If you're here with us, thanks for joining, like and subscribe, and here we go. The beginning of the 15th century, the kingdom of Bohemia is ravaged by war. King Wenceslas IV is taken captive by rebellious nobles and his brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Lacking a ruler, the land descends into chaos. Only a handful of loyalists stand by the righteous king. Suchdale, 1403.
Keep firing! Don't stop!
Oh, get wrecked. Damn, they're throwing us right into the heat of the battle. Let's go.
We need more arrows!
Ah, this looks so good.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Jesus. Who could this hero be? Oh, it's Father Godwin! Let's fucking go! Ah, for those who played the first game, he's a side character, but he's an important one.
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze.
Two of the best characters right there.
Get ready!
Sir Hans and Father Godwin.
Take cover!
Fuck that.
Now! Forward!
Oh boy. Alright, let's do this. Shit's getting real.
A rude awakening, eh?
That's a reference to the first game. If you know, you know. Oh, damn. We playing as Godwin? Let's fucking go. Oh, alright. Oh, this is sick. I heard that you start off as Godwin, but I wasn't sure if the rumors were true. Oh boy. Let's do this.
Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them! Shoot him!
Oh, damn. Shit. Okay, cool. Thank God. Oh, got him. Nice. This is sick. You didn't get to use crossbows in the first one. It's a little different. I like it, though. Alright, got him. I feel like I missed. I feel like the aiming was being a little generous, but I'll take it. Oh, fuck.
Take that. Get ready.
Got him.
Get coming.
Shit.
Forward. Move downstairs. We can
All right.
handle it here.
Come on, boys.
Godwin, get over here with that crossbow and join the line.
More oil out there, for fuck's sake!
Die, you brother! Don't let them pass
Oh! Fucking barbecue. Let's go.
That's it!
Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them! Godwin, draw your sword and follow me!
Follow the dry devil. All right. I think he's supposed to be an important character later in this game. He wasn't in the first one.
Fucking Wenceslas!
For Wenceslas!
Don't let them
Let's
fight
fucking
us!
go!
Get down! I'll take your balls off!
Oh, shoot. Oh, oopsies. I think I just went into photo mode. I'm like, what the? I forgot. This game has a photo mode. Huh. Damn, that's cool. Oh, look at Godwin. Well, we're here anyway. We should get a picture. That's cool. All right, we gotta knock these down.
I'll shoot your head off.
Knock down the ladder. X. Come on, push. There we go. All right. Wonder where Henry is. We haven't seen our hero Henry quite yet. Come on, Hans. Ooh.
I've been hit. Don't poke at it. Just calm down. Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. And the most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Damn, this ain't looking good. What a grim beginning. Sets the tone for what kind of RPG this is, though. Several weeks earlier. So for those who've never played the first one, this is right where the first one left off. Right here.
Lord Dentes Audentes fortuna juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of name drops, like Sir Hanish, where... Oh, damn.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of references to names like Perkstein, Sir Hanish, and if you haven't played the first one, it might be a little confusing. But this game's supposed to catch you up, catch new players up.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Why? He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking down in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
The clothing looks so good in this game. But yeah, for those who've never played, you can actually go check out my channel, Snarky Buddha Gaming, and we have a bunch of videos that play through the first one.
Sir.
Ruh-roh.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, I wouldn't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
Uh-oh.
So it would appear we are enemies.
Ruh-roh. Yeah. Henry, let's use our charm and silver tongue to
We're not enemies.
talk our way out of this.
We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
I'm a soldier in Lord Capon's bodyguard. I'm an advisor to a nobleman and an envoy. Yeah.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe. And now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
All right, persuasion. It's probably hard to see because my mug's in the way, but you can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues, you'll have a choice of some of the options below. There are a lot more options than in the first one. Persuasion's not about picking the highest number. It's about who you're talking to, what you look like, what your reputation is. So, for example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence is usually pointless. Just like claiming to be a nobleman with straw sticking out of your boots. Okay. So we have speech, charisma, might, coercion, domination, and dread. Domination, dread, and coercion are the three new ones. Damn, it's fascinating. Okay, choose correctly by choosing the speech option, or try appealing to your noble appearance. My speech is pretty high. I think we're going to do that.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Nice.
Very well.
All right.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. When back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out.
Sir Istvan Toth.
Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
He seems to be looking very fondly at Sir Hans. But anyway, what Capon's referring to is the one of the last missions in the first game.
What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
It's fine, Henry. You're worrying too much.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank!
Oh boy. Mutt, what are you doing? For those who never played the first one, Mutt is one of your trusty companions.
Henry! Hey! Call off that mutt of yours!
Mutt.
Come here. What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well,
Phrases are.
Good boy.
Oh, okay, cool.
that barking was a pain in the ass.
Sorry, Oates.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
So, funny enough, or for those who don't know, Mutt was actually the butcher of Skalitz' dog. But, his owner died in the raid on Skalitz. But, Teresa ends up rescuing Mutt. Teresa's from the first one, if you know, you know. And then both Teresa and Mutt end up saving Henry from some bandits. What would you swap the sausage for?
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, 'cause you always lose.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. What about that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
Oh boy. Dentis Fortuna Uvat. Oh, so this is dice, otherwise known as Farkle. I know the rules, so we're just gonna move on.
See whose side luck is on today.
Ah, too bad I don't have all my special die from the first one. And this one too, you'll be able to, I believe, collect like special dice that will help you. Oh, dude, no. Shit. Okay, I guess I am gonna go to help real quick. I need to just look at something real fast. Damn, okay. That's okay. Score and continue.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Damn, alright, we'll pass. Ooh, he has a special die.
Aye, that'll do.
Oh, he's rolling it? That's ballsy.
My God! Oh,
Ha!
come on!
Why would you risk that, Tankard? Crazy. Oh, damn it. For those who maybe know or don't know, there's a YouTuber. He's awesome. They're awesome. Their name's Sexy Biscuit, and they do a ton of Kingdom Come content. And I felt bad. They were invited in one of their videos. They were saying how they were. I don't think this counts as anything, does it? No. They were saying how they got like invited to the back in August. They got invited to play and test out the new game. And they said in their video that they spent most of the time playing Farkle, and all of a sudden they were like, "No, my time's almost up." Yeah, I don't know, but but Sexy Biscuit's been given or was given this game hella early, so they've already done a lot of videos and stuff. So if you're interested, go check out their channel.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
I am winning. I should probably pass while the going's good. 750, halfway there. Not bad. He has 0, so... Well, now he has 600.
I'm done.
Oh, damn! Shit, I think I just won.
Mother of... Damn your eyes. You played well. What's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
Seems like you don't cheat, Tankard.
Come on, Conrad.
Conrad just
Let's
sucks.
throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
What's this guy's name? Nicholas.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rateye?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides,
Oh, that's cool.
for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important things. And no doubt Lord von Berghoff is a wise man and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
That's right. And also, we're coming with an offer of alliance. I can't imagine what could happen for them not to receive us.
Not much chance of that.
What could go wrong?
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ah! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
All right, Mr. Mutt.
Mutt!
Tahil Mutt.
Fuck it.
Look what I have for you.
Stop with that. Your whistling is getting on my fucking nerves the whole way. Leave it off this evening at least.
Jesus.
Dude, what is Conrad's
What's that
problem?
tankard? You play dice with him, you'll lose your brace.
Is it true?
Henry!
Hans Capon of Bergstein.
Henry! Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's
Hell
see if
yeah.
you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanosh had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em. All right, let's do this.
So, should we start?
Do you think we're going to fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor, grab a practice sword, and come along.
Oopsies. No, I'm assuming we're not gonna fight with our cocks, Sir Hans. So, this menu is a little more complicated than in the first one, but I like it. Yeah, there's a lot going on here, but it's cool. So, I ended the first game with 19,000 groschen, not 1,400. I'm just messing. I know this isn't like The Witcher. It's not. It doesn't carry over every decision. You will see that there are certain canon decisions. You'll see, but it's obviously not. It's not like my inventory was transferred over to this game type of thing, you know. I think in this one too, you can actually give set Henry up with different outfits, and you can just quickly change. Which, that is huge. A huge improvement.
Can we start with the swordplay?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready?
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead.
Well, the combat's a little different.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work off a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Very nice exchange, Henry.
Chain strike.
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
You gonna attack me, dude?
Through.
You're not attacking me.
Cover, for Christ's sake.
Ah, damn.
Defend yourself properly. Good.
Okay, my bad. I was trying to parry. They just want me blocking.
Nice. Good.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Ah, okay, here we go.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
This is what I was trying to do.
Pretty good. You're doing great, Henry.
Right when you see the green shield, you parry.
What about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I?
Hell
Nothing to
yeah.
it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.
Nice.
Boom. Riposte,
Well.
bitch.
Hey, you're not as good as Captain Bernard.
Hmm.
But that wasn't bad.
Be sure to
Another
remember,
KCD1
someone
reference.
gives you a riposte, you
Captain
can still send
Bernard.
it off with a perfect block.
Bastard.
It's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Nice work, Henry. Ha! Got ya. Not like that. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Let's do it.
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself.
Let's go, Hans.
Now that's what I call swordplay.
Your first hit.
That must have hurt. Don't you think you can heal?
Come on, Capon. You actually duel Capon in the first one, and you bet his bow. Yeah, in the first one, Henry and Hans do not get along. No, they hate each other, but they eventually become best friends. It's like a oh shit, photo. I keep going into photo mode. I need to figure out what I'm doing. Oh, but hey, while we're here, it's kind of a cool picture. But yeah, no, you fight Capon. They really hate each other. Oh, if I take a picture of this, my mug's gonna be in the way. I could just crop it later. But no, when you yeah, but sorry. Anyway, it's great character development between the two of them, and they become best friends by the end of it. And that Captain Bernard he was referencing, hell yeah, he's a dick. You train with him a lot in the first one. Oh, that was sick. Shit. Oh, dude. Okay, I need to figure out why I keep pressing that. I think I'm pressing down on L3. I think that's my problem.
Now that's what I call swordplay.
Now we're even.
That was some wallop.
It's just hard because, like, you need the left analog to move around. I just keep pressing it. It's my bad. Jesus. Damn, this is getting intense. Playing hardcore mode on the first one definitely helps.
How do you do it?
It's all that training with Bernard.
How do you do it? Ow!
Ooh, deja vu. Ha.
I yield! Enough! Oh, fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Deja vu because like I said, the first one you fight Hans. And, I mean, honestly, though, it depending on how good you are, determines if you win or lose or not. But, no, that was pretty awesome. I like the combat. It's simplified a little bit, but I like it. It's just more controlled and smooth, to be honest. I do miss, though, having R1, the R1 be a separate stab button. Stab is just now incorporated, depending on how you aim your sword, but that's okay. I still like it. Overall, I like the combat a lot better than the first one.
It seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I've played the first one several times, so this is where you can kind of make some canon decisions. I've played the first one several times. I've lost, and I've also beaten him. We'll go with, like, my first playthrough. He kicked my ass the first time I ever played the Kingdom Come 1.
Yeah, alright. But I lost in Ratai that time. That was nearly the first time in my life I even held a sword in my hand.
True.
Well, forging a sword isn't the same as wielding one.
Oats, what's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
I think strength's going to be important. I had to drag
And I
you
had
out.
to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says, "Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? Hmm? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Man, what was I going to say? A lot of KCD1 references. Teresa saves you. You can also court her. That, like, is a whole thing in the first one. And Peshek, that's her uncle. He teaches you, like, thieving and lockpicking and shit.
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Oops.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off...
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous knight? And you talk like that about a damsel? For shame. You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Oh, cool. So we can increase more skills. Houndmaster, I was with you the whole time. Stealth. Scholarship. We're going to go with stealth. I was with you the whole time.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
I like the mace, the armor smasher.
I prefer other weapons. Proper ones. When you take a mace in your hand, a nice chunk of metal, you know one good blow will do the job. No dancing around in circles, just smash.
Too right. I feel like a king when I got a nice big cudgel.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
It's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
That conversation about Radzig, the sword, his father, all huge plot points to the first game.
Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some
Come on,
wine to warm our
Oates.
blood.
We'll be fine. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Nothing, I'll tell you that. Nothing's gonna go wrong.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little.
Plus, if you're gonna meet a member of the royal court, you should probably bathe.
Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Luke Dale and Tom McKay are such good actors. They're the voice actors for Hans and Henry, respectively.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
It's pretty.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Henry can't swim. At least he couldn't in the first one.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ballsack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Oh, naughty Sir Hans.
Hans.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away.
little stealth tutorial.
Hear that singing? They must be close.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Is that someone right there? Yeah.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. Have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
That's a new feature.
What was that sound? What is this racket here?
It works.
What was that?
This water's looking a little grimy. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Okay.
Pána je u muziky, směje se na kasníky, ty jen pijou jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja, domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to...
Oh, fuck.
Do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Oh, not oats. What about pebbles and mud?
Oh, fuck. A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine! What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now! Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Off these torches, quick! Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You're rescuing a damsel in distress.
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
Oh, wait!
Oh,
Fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I know. I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
you know,
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
I kind of look like Ishvan Toth. I don't know if that was... I don't think that was supposed to be, but... The guy that took the letter, the guy with the fancy hat... he kind of looked like Sir Ishvan Toth. The one who was referenced earlier. And he's the main antagonist of the first game.
Shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trusky? There's someone in front of us. Down.
When you're wounded, your vision, it gets shittier. As you can see, there's like blood in the corner.
Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rock.
Careful. Stick behind
And
me.
you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Oh, main level 16. I love how they do that. It's like a continuation, kind of the first one.
Shut up. What a cheap boy, are you?
It's still easy here.
The chief?
Now.
That's also how they referred to Toth in the first one.
Catching some naked men at the fort. Better than getting killed.
But I still can't see it.
Did Toth fuck us up?
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly.
Toth escapes after the first one.
Of them up top.
Fuck that. So Toth, he's the nobleman that breaks into the Talmberg castle, and you have to get, like, basically blow him out of there. He ends up escaping, though, and runs off. But maybe he was lying in wait for us regarding this mission.
Run, quick.
I say he escaped, but actually there was an exchange of hostages, and we gave him permission. The Sir Hanish and Sir
Oh, fuck, they're in front of us. Quick.
Radzig basically gave, like, through a code of honor, let him get away. Oh, fuck this. Dude, Hans, we gotta do something.
What now?
Up here?
Hey? Hans!
Oh,
There's more of them
shit.
up top.
Shit, come on. But anyway, yeah, it was basically like, you free the hostages, Toth will let you go, so he rode off. But to think he was lying in wait for us when we were delivering this letter, how would he even have known about our mission? He escaped before we even set out on this
over here.
mission.
Damn it, they're everywhere. What are we gonna do? How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit. But they'll catch us. Oh, you don't say, genius. Calm down, for fuck's sake. Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Okay, it's fine. Where? This gorge?
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Oh, fuck that. Oh, Hans ain't over there anymore. We better run. Ooh, fireflies. Oh, thank Christ.
God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Oh, fuck. Come on, Henry, grab that sword. Let's do this.
Fuck you, Horson!
Oh, shit, he got me. What? Oh, fuck. And that's the game. Henry died.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
This is a cutscene from the first one.
If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for. Where am I? Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
Jesus.
And that fella landed with you. He broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
We won't be using it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
And where's Mutt?
No.
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. We've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Poor Mutt. Oh, Jesus.
How are you holding up?
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there.
Oh, fuck. Someone's having some PTSD.
Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Cable. Jesus.
He's having flashbacks.
Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Skalitz is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You'll survive Skalitz, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
That was his girlfriend. As early on, before Skalitz was raised. Rest in peace, Bianca.
Father? Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important
Father!
from the trunk. Go to the car.
Easy,
Hurry.
What about you? Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sorrento.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on!
Trust me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Can't run away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
Kill them.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run.
No, don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Bugs.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
Damn, that's wild.
Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa... I let them... all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
Judas.
Think against...
Judas.
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Wow. Wow. These are all cutscenes from the first game. Nothing new.
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone.
Who?
Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
God, we're so fucked up. So is Hans.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your
Good.
shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be
what a sweet lady.
famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Bushenna.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Terrible fall. Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level skill and perk points. So I assume we're not level 16 anymore. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. Oh, it's the 3 dancing skeletons. They were in the first one. They're like that's like basically the symbol of death in this game. Alright, first things first, we need to bandage myself up. There we go.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Heard that. Poor Hans. Well, he seems to be doing better than the bandit. Is that a dog? Dead bastard. Oh, Growler. He's cute. Probably shouldn't be eating that dead body, though. That's kind of gross. I mean, he's not going to be needing this shit, so I guess we should probably take it. We're actually going to put the bloody clothes on so that when we wash up, it'll clean the clothes as well. God, there's blood everywhere.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
This is new, the belt system. That'll come in handy, though. Good thing I took his pants, because she only gave me a tunic. I don't need to be running around in my underwear. Show yourself to Bojema. Ooh, weak savior schnapps. You need those to save. Grab another apple. Grab a piece of cheese. Take the bread. What's my nourishment level? Okay, we definitely need to eat more. I'm gonna need to see if I can fix the screen at some point, because I can't see everything on the menu. It's not a big deal, because I mean, I know what's going on, but we'll have to look into that. All right. Luckily, I can see everything in this main hub right here. It's just when I go to, like, this menu. How's the map look? The map is fine. And then journal. Okay, we can see what we need to, at least for now. I'll fix it before my next playthrough. Bojema, I'm a new man. What do you think? What do you think? Herb woman Bojema.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So, consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
Back in a
All
jiffy.
right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't the
Laddie.
best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here, anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again. So's I don't have that wretch lying here till judgment.
All right. I'll get to it.
It's 2025 and we still waiting on Judgment Day.
But it's regular. That's a good sign.
Good. Oh, Bojana. Let's go bury this motherfucker first, and then we'll go lollygagging for some herbs. Carry the corpse to the stream.
Ah, shit! My shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. He can't be in the ground soon enough.
Oops. After quite a bit of arduous work. Alright, he's in the ground. She has a cute hut. It's like into the mountainside. Oh goodness, little growler. That's a cute name for a dog. Get the smell of death off me. Alright, let's go herb picking. We need chamomile and sage.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Oh, it's kind of like a woodland garden area. Am I supposed to keep following the path? Probably, yeah. Ooh, that's pretty. But looky here, we got sage. Sorry, sage right here.
Purple flower. Sage.
Bojema's
Here we
Meadow.
go.
Very good. Now I just need chamomile. Some nettle. It's also nettle. Here we go.
That's it. Chamomile.
Perfect.
Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bojena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Uh-oh. Why's Growler barking?
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bojena's?
I hear men's voices.
Should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
We're from Lord von Berghoff, and we're looking for those murderers. Lord von Berghoff is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around here. We're new. For Christ's sake, woman, stop annoying me with... Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Berghoff sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
I'm calling bullshit.
You're from Lord von Berghoff. You don't look like it.
Kulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Berghoff, then we're from fucking von Berghoff. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
We're gonna lie.
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bojena. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of von Berghoff's men in the woods too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing, fuck it. Just tell them we'll wait for them in the tavern and jelly off, alright?
Bastards.
Take it. That's all I need. Getting mixed up in all sorts of nonsense at my age.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two.
Oops.
God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you. I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken. But thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story. It was a story, right?
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try.
I have a little experience. If you've never played this game, I recommend just saying you don't know how, and I think it'll kind of hold your hand through this. Alchemy is a little tricky until you finally get it. Then it's easy as a cream cheese.
Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
You actually have to learn to read in the first one. You don't know how to, so when you try to read, it's like, it just is gibberish, just a bunch of random letters. Oh.
Well done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
God bless you, Henry. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now, and when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest.
Ignatius the Gravedigger. I saying he a gravedigger.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it, and we'll get started.
This is pretty legit.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction, and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench, and we'll start. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Wine, okay. My bad. Forgot what we needed.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
This is kind of new, moving the thing down.
Bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
Oh, that'll be nice. That's cool.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right. Let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Into the cauldron. Reminds me of Harry Potter.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
I forgot to bellow. Forgot to do the bellows.
All right.
Oopsies.
Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
I could listen to this lady say cauldron all day.
Done. Now, let's see what you've
Why do I feel like I fucked this up? I feel like I only put 1 thing of chamomile. Oh no, it worked. Okay, cool. Thank God.
Here it is.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
You know how I do.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Sleep until morning.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in the
Toss.
past, things would have worked out differently.
Ich bin fucking tough.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotten hell!
Oh.
Why would I miss 1 sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Strong the dog, fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Hi. Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
A beautiful maiden. No.
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that.
Pavlena.
It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
Heard that.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Well, now you understand who Istvan Toth is. I guess I could have just kept my mouth shut earlier. I didn't realize this game was going to catch us up to that degree. But that's good, though, for anyone who's never played the first one. I'm serious, though. That guy by the... That guy by the river did look like Toth.
Good morning, Henry.
Standing by that.
No idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Yeah, but both events happened in the first game.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
I made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever.
Yeah, there's only like 2 or 3.
Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanosh as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail, whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favor you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bajena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion.
Oh, nice.
It will help when you're in danger, or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see.
It's true.
It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks.
Oh, damn. It takes forever to learn that in the original game.
But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
Amen.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts.
and you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
All right.
Coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all places.
Oh.
And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand. Next time I'll come straight home, so you're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Maybe it's a good thing you wasn't here. They'd catch you, and I dread to think what they'd do with you.
They'd never catch me. You know I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an easier target.
True enough. You've got a steady hand and an eye like a hawk. Not like me. But you know how it is. The less fuss going on around here, the better for us. And if anything does happen, we've got Growler, and he won't leave us in the lurch.
True.
Sweet Growler.
God's gift. Time to do something useful. The days are long, but there's no end of work to do.
Aye. Thank you, Pavlena. I don't know what I'd do without you.
All right. I think this might be a good spot to stop this stream. To stop our part 1, but we're gonna keep it rolling. So anyway, for those that joined us for this first Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 stream, thank you for being here. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yes, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Oh, the last thing I'll leave you with, my rating of this game so far, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. The lowest I would go is a 9.5. I mean, this is really a masterpiece, a true chef's kiss, especially if you played the first one. Oh, they literally just improved on every system. I think I'm going to have to go with a 10 out of 10. Can't really complain. And I recommend you get this game. Obviously, I recommend you play the first one first, but they kind of catch you up enough. You don't necessarily have to, but if it's on sale, I'd go for it. Especially because for those who've never played the first one, it might be very difficult for you to go back to it if you play this one. It's kind of like if you compare Oblivion and Skyrim. For those who never played Oblivion and just went straight to Skyrim, it was probably near impossible for them to go back and play games like Morrowind or Oblivion. Very similar. I feel like, it's kind of like The Witcher 3 and then trying to go back to The Witcher 1 or 2. I feel like that's kind of what it's going to be like with, comparing Kingdom Come 1 to Kingdom Come 2. But obviously there's a lot of hype around the second game, so if you want to go for it, go for it. I definitely recommend it. So, all right, thank you for joining us here at Snarky Buddha Gaming. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time.